Welcome back to the NBA 2K Player Creations Semi-Pro Circuit, and boy, do we have an awesome one for y'all tonight. It is an inter-squad matchup. The Denver All-Stars Black squad taking on the Denver All-Stars Gold. A huge matchup. It's going to be back and forth. For your All-Stars Black squad, we have Brandon Riley, Xavier Davison, Shaheem Spear, T. Nash, and Keith Butler. That's a starting five for the Black squad. On the other end, for your Denver All-Stars Gold, we have Tim Broom, Romello Washington, Devin Sosi, Devin McCall, and Jed Williams. Let's get right into it, folks. 3-6 for the Black squad, 7-4 for the Gold squad. Gonna be a fun one though. This is gonna be an all-out war. Let's get right into it. Tip off. Let's go. And the Black squad gets the tip, and Brandon Riley kicks it off. Riley versus Broom is going to be the matchup to watch here. Riley trying to find some, but Broom. Riley pulls up from the free throw. Romello Washington there kicks it to Tim Broom. Tim Broom being guarded by Nash. He calls for a screen from Devin McCall. Gets it. He drives, kicks it to Devin McCall for three. No good. Keith Butler with the rebound going the other way. Nash being guarded by Devin McCall. Can't finish that one. And he kicks it out to Devin Sosi. Devin Sosi drives, pulls up, bang. That's two, and we are underway. Shaheem Spear bringing up for the Black squad. Gives it to T. Nash. Back to Spear, he's driving, puts it up, and that's two. Romello Washington walking it up the floor. He calls for a screen from Devin McCall, doesn't get pull back, no good. Keith Butler. Romello Washington coming off a massive game in their last win against Royals United, 26 points. Nash for three, can't finish. Jed Williams with the board. Romello Washington, thank you so much for tuning in. Romello Washington, step back, no. Nash with the board. Nash trying to find a shot, dumps it off to Shaheem Spear. Shaheem Spear calling for the ISO against Devin Sosi. Devin Sosi holding his own. Tough shot for Spear. Doesn't get that one to go. Romello Washington, quick. No. Butler with the long rebound. Being guarded by Romello Washington. Let's see if they expose that mismatch. And they do. Dumps it down to Keith Butler for two. Tough start for both teams. All-Stars Black 2-6. All-Stars Gold 1-5. Who will catch fire first? Romello Washington on the block. He's going to go right at Xavier Davison and gets it to go. And that's an early timeout for Denver All-Stars Black. 4-4 with 2:55 left in the first quarter. Cameron Schroeder checking into the game for the Black squad. He swings it to Nash. Nash finds Davison on the low block. Davison puts it up. No good. Gets his own board. And one. Washington picks up his first foul. Completes the and one opportunity. And they take a 3-point lead. Romello Washington calls for an ISO. He pulls up from 3. Bang! And just like that, we are tied 7-7. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's the Denver All-Stars battle. The black squad versus the gold squad has been a competitive one so far. Make sure to smash that subscribe button so you don't miss another one, as Spear is off there. Broom with the ball. He's going to try and take it himself, but Schroeder's right there, dumps it off to Washington. Washington loses the ball down low. Nash throws it up to Spear. Spear dumps it to Butler down low, and Butler gets a bucket.
Timeout. Denver calls time.
Nine to 7 is our score with 133. Dylan Jose, Tavis Smiley, and Jaquan Thompson check in the game, as well as Ty Waters. On the other side, we have Leonard Smith, Jose Leyva. Jaquan Thompson gets a bucket. Schroeder, Jose Leyva, Leonard Smith, and Dante Stevenson in for the black squad. 9-9 is our score with 1 minute left. Schroeder with the ball. He calls for an ISO against Jaquan Thompson. Pulls up from 3, no good. Dylan Jose with the rebound. Dylan Jose driving, kicks it to Waters. Waters for 3, no good. Schroeder with the board. Leyva with the ball with 30 seconds left, kicks it to Nash in the corner. Nash gets a screen from Stevenson, leading to a layup. 9-11 with 18 seconds left. Jaquan Thompson playing hurt, got a hip injury last game, but he said he wasn't going to miss this inter-squad rivalry, as he's looking to take the last shot. Puts it up, no foul called, and that will end the first quarter. 11-9, the black squad leading. The gold squad with an opportunity to tie or take the lead here if they could get a bucket to go. Devin McCall sets a screen from way downtown. Romello Washington, questionable shot selection there. Spear with the ball, gives it off to Schroeder, to Stevenson, to Smith. Smith gives it back to Stevenson. Ty Waters right there, off to Butler. Butler with a tough layup, no good. The goal off and running with Devin Susie. Devin Susie for 3, no good. Stevenson with the board, gives it off to Butler. Butler gives it to Stevenson, who finds Spear. Spear with the ball. Goes right at Devin Susie. Devin Susie holding his own, forces a tough shot, no good. Romello Washington looking for a bucket for the gold squad, as they are scoreless in the past 2.5 minutes. Jaquan Thompson finds Susie on the outside. Susie launches from 3, no good. Spear heading the other way. Leonard Smith with the ball, gives it to Spear. Spear finds Stevenson. Stevenson going to work down low. Back out to Spear. Spear gives it to Stevenson in the corner, no good. Jaquan Thompson with the board. He calls for a screen from Ty Waters, gets it, but no going there. Jaquan Thompson pulls up, no good. Stagnant offense on the gold end But luckily on the defensive end, they are holding their own. Keith Butler gets a bucket to go, and that's going to force a gold timeout. 13-9 is our score. Romello Washington leading the league with 26 points in the last 30 days. Tim Broom right under him with 16. Tim Broom, quiet night, but he is back into the game, as well as the starters. Romello Washington for 3, and just like that, they are back in this one. Brandon Riley and Xavion Davison back in the game as well. Shaheem Spear drops it off to Stevenson on the low block against Devin McCall. Devin McCall says no. Broom with the ball, gives it to Sosi. Sosi back to Broom. Back to Washington. Washington gives it back to McCall. Back to Washington. Washington trying to get some going for this Gold Squad. Broom is going to have to take one here. Does, and gets it to go. The Gold Squad takes the lead. Not a high-scoring affair so far in this one. It has been back and forth, bloodbath, tough buckets as Stevenson tries to fight through the contact, but no good there. Susie heading the other way, drops it down to McCall, and Keith Butler picks up the foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Jed Williams back in the game, as well as Dylan Jose and Tavis Smiley. Dylan Jose as Cameron Schroeder, Jose Leyva in the game. Dylan Jose gonna have to hoist one up, can't get it to go. Jed Williams on the putback gets it to go. Cameron Schroeder, Jose Leyva, Leonard Smith in the game for the Black Squad. T. Nash, handoff to Schroeder. Schroeder turns it over, and that's going to be gold ball. Jaquan Thompson checking into the game. He has the ball now. Gives it to Sosi. Back to Jose. Jose finds Smiley. Smiley finds Sosi. Sosi kicks it to Williams. Williams gonna have to pull it. Can't finish. Leyva with the rebound. With 1:15 left in this first half. Nash with the ball. Gives it to Smith. Back to Nash. Nash with a nice reverse layup. Sosi with the ball. Gives it back to Smiley. Thompson with the ball, gives it to Smiley again. Back to Thompson. Stagnant offense from the Gold Squad. Thompson throws it right at Nash. That leads to a fast break and a Keith Butler layup.
Number 50.
If you're smart here for the Gold, you can go 2 for 1. But they settle for the good possession instead. Jose gets a screen from Smiley. Lobs it up to Smiley, but Nash intercepts it. He finds Butler, and Butler slams it down with 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Thompson looking to make it happen. Pulls up. No good. That leads to halftime. 19-16 is our score. It has been an all-out brawl in this one. Back and forth, back and forth. T. Nash is the reason why the Black Squad lead at half by 3, but 19-16. We're used to seeing these teams score in the 60s, 70s. And it not so fast. A lot of bad blood between these two squads. This is not just an inner squad for them. This is a battle. I mean, T Nash has been awesome for the Black Squad. Romello Washington has been awesome for the Gold Squad. The big men have been awesome. Devin McCall, Jed Williams, Keith Butler playing some big minutes for the Black Squad, getting out running, and their guards are following suit. If you're the Gold Squad, you gotta get Tim Broom involved in this offense. Gotta have that second squad have a go-to guy. As Tim Broom has the ball, he's getting pulled up from mid-range, no good there. Brandon Riley with the rebound finds Butler, and Butler throws it down. He has 12 points tonight. Devin McCall sets a screen on Riley, dumps it down, but Butler right there. Davison corrals the loose rebound, and Riley with the ball. Riley being guarded by Jed Williams, tries to take advantage and does. 23-16, 8 points off of turnovers for the All-Star Black, and that is a big reason why they are up in this one. Romello Washington trying to get some going for this gold offense, but nothing going there. Jed Williams with the bunny, no good. 0 points for the Gold Squad in the past 3 minutes. It's amazing that this lead isn't bigger for the Black Squad. Sosi taking it himself, no. Back out to Broom. Broom calls for a screen, gets it. Dumps it off to Williams, who throws it down. Davison with the ball. Riley, mid-range, can't get it. Williams to Washington. Out to Broom. Broom finds Washington wide open for three, but he can't connect. 23-18. Riley heading the other way, gets an easy layup. The transition defense for the Gold is their biggest weakness right now. Broom with the ball. Broom gives it to Sosi, to McCall. McCall's gonna have to kick it to Sosi in the corner. Sosi can't get it. Davison heading the other way, gives it to Nash. Nash with the jumper, no good. Romello Washington with a rebound. Romello Washington sizing up Davison. Romello Washington, guys, shoot, does no good. Butler with the rebound. Gives it to Spear, who finds Nash down low. Nash backing down McCall. Gives it to Riley on the outside. Broom right there, though. That's a battle. He gets fouled and is going to the line. Up 25. Riley hits the first one. Second one up. It is good. Dylan Jose with the ball now. Gives it to Thompson. Thompson back to Jose. Gives it to Waters. Back to Jose. Back to Waters. Waters finds Smiley, who dumps it off to Thompson. Thompson! No. Riley with another board. Smith with the ball. Gives it to Riley. To Nash. Nash hands it off to Riley, being guarded by Tavis Smiley. Riley's going to have to take this one himself. Can't finish. Jose with the ball. Finds Thompson. Waters with the ball. Gives it to Jose. Jose gives it off to Smiley. Jose's getting dried and gets the bucket, cutting the black squad's lead to just 7. Schroeder to Smith to Nash to Stevenson for 3. Can't connect there. Waters with the rebound. Jose to Thompson to Waters again. Waters ISO. Nash right there though, playing great defense. Out to Thompson. Thompson's gonna have to hoist one up. Bad possession there for the Gold. An opportunity to cut into this lead. Doesn't get to go. Lead to a Smith 3, and the lead has expanded to 10 for the black squad. Thompson dumps it off to Williams to Jose. Jose gets a screen. He's getting pulled up from 3. No good. Stevenson to Smith at the buzzer. No. 30-20 at the end of 3. The Gold just not getting it going on the offensive end, and it is evident. Riley with the ball. Steal by Tavis Smiley, dumps it off to Sosi, who finds Washington in the corner. Bang! Spear with the ball. Calls for an ISO, but Smiley holding his own. Washington with the steal. Is he getting taken himself? He does. And just like that is a 5-point game. Spear with the ball. Dumps it down to Butler. Butler gives it to Riley. Off there, Sosi with the board. Riley having an off night. Sosi's getting taken himself. No good. Questionable shot selection. Butler kicks it to Smith in the corner, who kicks it to Spear. Spear finds Riley. Gets a screen from Smith. Smith wide open for 3. Can't connect. Washington heading the other way with the ball. Finds Broom. Broom from mid-range. Good. We're down to 3-point lead for All-Stars Black. Spear with the ball now. Off to Riley. Riley calls for a screen. Gets it, but Butler on the outside. No. McCall with a huge board. An opportunity to tie the game for Gold. Romello Washington and 1-3. What a sequence of events we have in this one. Romello Washington with an opportunity to take the lead, completes the 4-point play, ladies and gentlemen. With 3:50 left, the Denver All-Stars Gold lead 31-30. The crowd is ruckus. Brandon Riley looking to get going here. Tim Broom says, no sir, gets the rebound. Romello Washington for 3, bang, bang, bang. 20 points for Romello Washington with 3:15 left. He has willed this Gold squad to a 4-point lead. Spear down on the block, pulls up. No! Williams with a huge board. Washington walks it up. He drives right at Riley. Doesn't like it. Kicks it out to McCall. McCall back to Washington. This is Washington's game, and he can't complete the Euro there. 2:40 left. Riley slows it down. He's going to set up the O. He goes right at Washington, puts up a tough layup, and gets it to go. Broom now with the ball. Broom pulls up. Can't complete the bucket. Davison with a big board. Mismatch down low for the Black. Butler can't get it. Spear for three. No good. Great collapse by Jed Williams. Washington from way downtown. Questionable shot selection there. 34-32 with 1:30 left in this final quarter. Brandon Riley loses Tim Broom, and we have a tie ball game. Washington calls for a screen, pulls up. Questionable shot selection by Washington. 1:10 left. Spear throws it down, and the Black squad has taken the lead. Washington with the ball. He's getting a drive, puts it up, and it's a bucket. Tie ball game, 53 seconds left. For 40 seconds left in this all-out brawl. Spear with a tough layup gets it to go. 40 seconds left for the Denver All-Stars Gold. You know who they're going to. They're gonna find number 1. But don't sleep on number 9. Romello for 3, no good. Butler with a board. Need a stop here if you're the Gold. And he fouls. Jed Williams picks up the foul. Keith Butler at the line. Gets the first one to go. Second one up. It is good. With 26 seconds left, you need a quick bucket. And they're going to call a timeout, leaving 1 remaining. To Sosi to Washington down low. Washington puts it up, gets it to go. Got a foul here. And Tim Broom fouls. That's his second of the night. Schroeder at the line. First one good. Second one up. Misses. That is huge. And the Gold gonna take a timeout. You gotta guess they're going to Romello Washington. And they get it in his hands. Pulls up. No good. And Jed Williams fouls. He had the open shot. Unfortunately, just couldn't get it to go. Schroeder at the line. Gets it to go. Second one up. It is good. 43-38 with 8 seconds left. You gotta go. Get a shot up. The Gold pulled up. No good. 43-38 is our final. I talked about being an all-out brawl, and boy, it was. 43-38 with two teams that average in that 60 to 70 range. It was fun. Gold had it for a little bit there. Black took advantage. Gold came back, and then the Black late in the game took over, and that's all thanks to Keith Butler. He was awesome in this one. Yeah, it came down to 3-pointers, 5 for 21 for the Gold. Rough offensive night on both ends. Both teams not shooting great, but the turnovers, the Black turned it into 8. Took care of the ball, only had 3 turnovers, 30 points in paint compared to the 14 points in the fast break. Looking at the box score, Romello Washington, 24 points. Sosi, 1 for 5. Jaquan Thompson, 1 for 6. Jose, 1 for 3. Jed Williams, 2 for 5. Romello just unfortunately didn't have the help, and they still almost won. That is a tough pill to swallow. On the other side, though, it was complimentary. Keith Butler, Brandon Riley, both in double digits. T. Nash played awesome. 4, 1, 3, and 3. Huge. But that's going to do it for the Denver All-Stars all-out brawl on NBA 2K Player Creations Semi-Pro Circuit. The Denver All-Stars Black Squad lead with a win, 43-38. Thank you so much for tuning in. This game was electric. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss another one like this. But this is NBA 2K Player Creations